Freedom is coming. Every captain. We're not slowing down. If your legs get tired, tell the devil he's a liar.
Yeah.
Let's go. We ride in Jesus' name. Break chains of sin and shame. Declare Jesus to the ends of the earth.
Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it's day number 9 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour. RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery. And this is the Reset Tour, a bicycle trip around the southeast United States to raise awareness that there are addiction recovery options available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, celebrate recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So yeah, I don't know if you can see the water on the tent. Stormed last night. It was raining like from 3 o'clock in the morning until about 30 minutes ago. But it was good. Like, I put my headphones in, put them on noise cancellation mode, put a little bit of light Christian music on, and went right back to sleep. Got up this morning. I'm making a Adventure Meals breakfast skillet. These things are like $8 a piece at Walmart. And it's 2 servings, so like, you know, the first serving information's here, and then like for both it's here. So I mean, you're, you know, 500, 600, maybe 700 for some of them calories a piece. And then it's got a certain amount of protein. This is the second breakfast skillet that I've had. I had one in Yellowstone, and I never got the water hot enough to really cook it, so the eggs stayed crunchy, which was just terrible. Golly, it was terrible. So I've let this sit like, you know, 5 minutes longer, and with good boiling water, plus I've got my 16-ounce cup of coffee. I usually only make 8, but I made 2 packs today. I don't have far to go today. I've only got to go like 22 miles, and there's a town with a Piggly Wiggly and a Subway. And then I'll come back out of that town and like 4 more miles, maybe 5 more miles, to the Tennessee River, and John Coffey Memorial Bridge, I think is the name of it, where there is like a Tennessee River campsite, Natchez Trace Parkway Park Bicycle Camp. I think that's right. But yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna leave early enough to get there early. It looks like it's gonna rain a pretty good bit. It's 8 o'clock right now. It looks like it's gonna rain on and off. It looked like that yesterday though, and it didn't. But I would like to, if the weather clears up for any period of time, take the drone out today. So we'll see. But either way, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on the road and eat this breakfast. Scratch that, reverse it, and yeah, you guys will see more of that right about now. Alright, so I just stopped in here to pay for the night last night, and I see this Mississippi map, and it really just hit me how far I've just rode my bicycle through Mississippi. Let me turn it around for you. So here's Natchez, Jackson, how do you say this? Kosciuszko? Kosciuszko. Let's see here, Tupelo, and then that's Tishomingo. So crazy. Okay, well, so this is Cave Spring. I'll show you what it looked like, you know, kind of as I stood at the edge of the water. I don't think I've ever been somewhere that is spookier. Like, Cave in Rock, Illinois, nowhere close to like feeling like this does. So coming down into here, it's raining, you know, humidity's up, and it was like smoky, steamy coming down in here, and it's like 10 to 15 degrees cooler inside the cave. But like, I cannot remember in my life ever being somewhere where I had so much fear and hesitation. Like, not like fear like, ooh, but fear just like taking one step at a time, making sure there's no moccasins, no animals. Like, my eyes hadn't adjusted. I couldn't see anything. All I could see was just darkness. But it says the water is not safe to drink. I don't even want to like touch it. It just looks uninviting. Everything about this cave is very uninviting. But I wanted to get it on record for you guys. However, up here at the entrance, what's really inviting is this moss, this fern that's hanging from the roof. Like, it's gorgeous. I'll put some, you know, better like photos of what the walk-in looked like and all that kind of stuff here in a minute. But yeah, really, really strange, eerie environment. But definitely worth it to walk down in and check. So yeah, that's done. Also on the parkway, there has not been any water from Tupelo. Like, the Tupelo Visitor Center, their water station was closed. The one at Far Mountains was totally removed. I was really excited about the parkway because there was water every 30 miles. That has since disappeared. So if you're riding the parkway, I don't know what's up north of Tupelo in Mississippi, but so far, no water. I'll keep you updated on when I find some more. So again, it's just gorgeous. But that black hole, I think with the white exposure here, you can really see all the colors correctly. Like the camera's correcting for this white. And so it's picking up how dark black that actually is. And then the vivid greens and the mosses all around it. Like, it's gorgeous, but to walk down into that is a little bit intimidating. Alright, the audio quality is probably not that great. I'm sure the microphones are filled with water because it is pouring down rain. I've decided to go sans rain jacket because it just feels so good. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. But state number 29, Alabama, my home state. So cool to be here. Like, this is cool, and I could not have done it without each and every one of you. What was only a pipe dream in Florida with the Florida Chronicles and not even knowing if it would ever work, to leaving on state number 1, Washington, on a train and not knowing how any of it was going to work. You know, it's all been you guys. It's been God's provision. God's been so good. State number 29. We have less than 20 states to go now. Let's go. Well, in the first mile, Alabama section of the Natchez Trace Parkway is already far more scenic and beautiful than anything I experienced in Mississippi. That's gorgeous. The farmlands, the hayfield, the mountains, like, it's beautiful. Well, that is just gorgeous. And it goes a long way around the horizon here. But so side note, Google said from Bear Creek to Cherokee, it's mostly flat. From Bear Creek to this point, I have not stopped climbing. So like 4 miles at least of straight uphill. I don't know what the elevation is here. I don't know what the climb amount I did was, but it was all low gear. Like, it wasn't the easy rolling hills type stuff. Also on that climb, a lady passed me in the lane with me. First time that's happened, you know, in 318 miles on the parkway. But yeah, she was like, I guess just not paying attention. I don't know what. But 2 cars were coming, and I was watching her in my rear view, and she was going fast. And I was like, uh-oh, so I went to dive off the road, and like right in the last 100 feet, you know, she slowed down real hard. And like slammed on her brakes and just kind of went by me in the lane. So, like I said, first time that's happened, but I keep my eyes open. Thank you, Tracy Snyder, for this mirror, because it is just, I don't have to do anything. It's just always right there in my vision. I don't even have to close the other eye. Just I can look this way and traffic is right there. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully it's downhill into Cherokee from here. We'll see. All right, well, got the grocery shopping done at the old Piggly Wiggly. If you're not from the South, then you probably don't know about these. But anyway, yeah. Only bad thing about grocery day is the fact that it makes the bike so much heavier. But I've got a bunch of food. Should be good to go. Well, I found the land before time.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
So came down here, the directions said find 2 barricaded roads and you'll find the bike camp. There's a bicycle campground sign. There is no sign anymore. Somebody has long since removed that, but I found it. It's right here. There's like 2 picnic tables, 2 barbecue grills, and a trash can. I still don't understand why people are so adamant about putting barbecue grills at bicycle campgrounds. I cannot think of a single person who would want to lug charcoal with them from whatever store to their camp at the end of the night every night. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. Every other bicycle tourist camper that I know that cooks on, you know, the jet boil, or like what I've got, the MSR pocket rocket. Anyway, yeah, so Cherokee was beautiful, nice little town, loved it, absolutely loved it. It was just quaint. Did not like getting into Cherokee. So for 3 miles, you're on 4-lane divided highway, but there's a big median and rumble strips that you stay, you know, away from traffic on. But it's like an interstate. Then rolled down here, you know, into Cherokee. Then rolled up a back road, and it was nice. No dogs at the time of the recording of this video. No dogs, and super smooth road. Very few little hills. Not bad at all. Liked it a lot. Then got down here, and there's mosquitoes, and all the ground is just soggy wet. Like everywhere is just wet. Good news is I'm here at like 3:55. I'm going to end the video here for today because this has already been a long enough video based on, you know, my computing in my mind. But tomorrow morning I'll go down here to the bridge and fly the drone, weather permitting. I may fly it this evening. Like if I get a wild hair, I may go down there and put that footage in tomorrow's video. But yeah, pleasant ride today. I think I did like 30 miles maybe. It wasn't too bad at all. I got like 140 miles to go to Nashville, so super excited about that. And I'm in state number 29. Alabama, which is so cool. It's just so cool. 29 states down. It's just amazing. But yeah, that's it for the day. So if you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments or find me through the Papa link in the description. And I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. That Papa link has all of the Redeeming Eden social media links. How you can donate. I updated it last night. It's got Strava, it's got IGO, or IGO, International Gospel Outreach's link. It's got all the links. It's got a link to the Redeeming Eden testimony video. Yeah, so that's good to go. And if you know anybody who's actively addicted, share this with them. I don't want to see anybody else die from addiction. I pedal every day thinking about families and friends who have lost loved ones to addiction, and I'm tired of it. You know, it's why I do what I do. And I know you don't want to see anybody pass away from addiction either. So let's use Redeeming Eden as a tool that we might save a life. This is the Reset Tour, the Redeeming Eden Southeast Tour. And it's a total reset. So I'm trying to change things up. I'm trying to mentally reconfigure, put new links, put different things, trying to do all the different things. The credits are no longer at the end of the videos. They're now in the YouTube description. You can also go to the description to find out who has donated on this ride. I did set up a Facebook fundraiser, so that's going. I've got to raise $10,000 to the end of the year to have paid Christy back and to cover this tour and be set up for the Midwest tour and the Liam, Louisiana ride for his spring break in March of next year. And do know that Redeeming Eden is a nonprofit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. So any of the funds raised beyond what it takes for the bicycle tours will go to building Redeeming Eden, the Garden Rehab. That's what the whole ride is for, is to network and fundraise to build a rehab. So I need your help and your participation with that. Tell your friends about it, fundraise, and then, you know, donate the money on your own. Like, however you want to do it, it's good with me. But I definitely need your help to keep this going. So yeah, that is it for the day. State 29, Alabama, my home state. So glad to be here. I will only be here for tonight, tomorrow morning. State number 30, Tennessee. But I don't want to look too far ahead. I'm tired, and I'm finally at camp early for like the first time maybe ever. Second time. So yeah, from here at the Colbert Ferry Campground, bicycle campground in state number 29, Alabama. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.